So we are at the home of Pfaff Motorsports, the Canadian IMSA GTD team. There are a couple in IMSA, but these guys are running in the GTD Pro class. Come back to this in a second. That's the main centerpiece of the video today. But the shop is huge. It's really cool. They've got a ton of cool stuff on display, and they've been nice enough to open the place up so we can check it out. But obviously I'm going to walk back around to the front here and show you guys the big reveal from today, which is their 2024 IMSA GTD Pro Challenger, the 720S GT3 EVO. Let's jump around to the front and check it out. So this is the main car that I want to show you guys today, the 720S GT3 EVO here at Pfaff Motorsport, part of the Pfaff GTD Pro team in IMSA. Pretty traditional livery, obviously, orange with the, I think it's burnt and blue accents that you see on the McLaren Formula 1 team. And they do have plaid over here. If you guys follow IMSA, you'll recognize that this team used to run Porsches and always ran a plaid livery that's red and black. So it's kind of nice to see they've kept a bit of their heritage, even if it is black and gray. Still looks pretty cool though. And obviously, shouldn't have to tell you guys, GT3 cars are very, very different from their road-going counterparts. So the front bumper is distinctly different. You get these little tiny fog lights on the bottom too. That is obviously not on the stock road-going 720S. And this is the EVO kit. So traditionally with GT3 racing, manufacturers will release EVO kits that add different aero and just different tweaks to the chassis as well, make things perform a lot better. They always want to upgrade these things and keep improving. So I believe the canards are fairly new. I think they did some reworking with the front splitter and the diffuser on the EVO kit. And yeah, just shift around to the side here. There are some people clearing out so you can get a little bit better look at some of these components, but obviously a ton of downforce. GT3 cars are limited on power too, so it won't be as powerful as the road-going counterpart. However, the downforce makes it extremely sticky and extremely good at handling. So yeah, it's pretty obvious that the GT3 cars are considerably faster than a road-going counterpart, even with being down-tuned. Very cool thing to see on the 720S GT3 though is this distinctive swan neck wing. Really sticks out like a sore thumb in a good way, but we'll have a look at the back in the second here. Doors have gone down now too, so you can get a better look at the car as a whole. It is up on the jacks, obviously. They are doing some work on it. So yeah, no wheels on it at the moment. Those are sitting just over there. So this will be running in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, the sprint races, and the enduros as well. So you can see this all around North America, including if you're in Canada here, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. We can see these guys all over the place. So definitely get out to your local tracks if these guys are coming around, because these cars are very, very cool. There, take a look at the back of the 720S GT3 EVO. So pretty cool. I did point out as well, they are keeping the plaid they had in their previous Porsches. So it might not be the red and black, might not stick out as much, but I'm dubbing this as stealth. Plaid does look really cool. And obviously a big thing with these GT3 cars is the aero. So this has the trademark swan neck wing, obviously fully adjustable. Big, huge diffuser at the back, and with the wheels off, you can see these big, huge, heavy-duty brakes, Alcon brakes. See the shocks and the dampers and everything back there, everything being exposed. Engine is out. We'll take a look at that in a second. You can see the front bumper is off to full carbon fiber. And interior, again, pretty minimalist. The steering wheel is not. Tons of buttons on there, but it's pretty cool. You know, you get to check out a GT3 car up close, get to see some of the inner components. Very, very cool. Just one other thing I want to point out the back here, you can see where the bodywork is distinctly different from the road car as well. Most GT3 cars are wide bodies. The 720S though, a lot more understated than other GT3 cars. If you see the M4 GT3, it is so much different than the road car. It's longer, it's much wider, the engine is pushed back, I think like 6 inches or something. It's pretty wild, but the 720S really keeps the body lines of the road car, which is right over there, behind all of the parts. But yeah, you can clearly see no wide body on the road car, wide body on the race car, which does look pretty damn cool. So yeah, we do have a road version of the 720S here too, and usually, I don't know what the stuff we have on the channel, usually wouldn't film these, but it's kind of cool you can do a comparison. So we saw the 720S GT3 EVO, and now you can see the road cars. So while the 720S does a pretty good job of keeping the road cars similar to the race car. You can see obviously like distinct differences. The bumper on this has a lot more angles to it, whereas the 720S GT3 EVO, much more streamlined, aerodynamic, obviously for racing purposes. And the road car does not have that very cool wide body, no swan neck wing. A lot of obvious changes, but it is cool. It's very, very distinctly still McLaren on the road and the race car. And that's one of the coolest things about this particular GT3 car, is just keeping that identity to the road car. Okay, quick little stop by Porsche too. Anybody knows what color this is on this Dakar, please let me know, because this is really cool looking, very interesting. Just ignore the adhesive smudge on it and the PDI tape on the windshield. But it's like a, I don't know, it's like a yellow, and they just kind of sapped all the color out of it. It's different. I've never seen a 911 in this color before, and especially on a Dakar too. That's just pretty damn cool. And then walk back here, got a more traditional looking Dakar in the rough roads sort of tribute to Rothman's livery. This is a pretty cool car. Don't really see too many of them, obviously. They're pretty, I don't know if they're limited or not, but still pretty rare. It's a very cool car. This and the Huracan Strato, I don't know which one you guys like more, but they're both pretty cool. So forgive me, it's not just two, it's a quadruple threat. Here's the third one. It's like a dark olive green. Pretty cool. I do like it. It's different. It's not really my cup of tea, this green, but it's different. It's very cool. You can carbon fiber mirrors, does have bucket seats as well. And go to the back. I believe this has titanium tips as well, which is pretty cool, just under that stone guard there. It is a little cold here, so I do apologize if the hands are a little bit shaky. But this is the one that is really interesting to me. I have never, ever seen this livery before, not even in pictures. I didn't even know this was an option. You always see the rough roads livery, like the Rothman style, but Weissach Dakar Rally livery, that is pretty different looking. I don't know if you guys like this or not, but like I said, it's different, it's cool, it's content. I quite like that. A big Bilstein Shocks logo. I don't know if this is like a special order, if this is just something that is offered to all Dakar customers, but nevertheless, I mean, that is pretty cool looking, I must say. And as cool as the rough roads is, this one is different, and different is good. And the paint color is kind of like a bluish silver, almost like a bit of green in there too. Well, learn something every day. That is pretty damn cool.